High in the Italian Apennines, the Apennine, lies a secret NATO base, abandoned for decades since the Cold War. We reached the summit in the middle of the night, surrounded by fog and silence. Only when the sun rose did we truly realize what stood around us. 4 massive radar dishes perched on the edge of a mountain, a forgotten communications hub that once linked NATO outposts across Europe, scanning the skies for signals and threats. Now, nature has reclaimed what was once a top military secret. This is the Monte Giogo Troposcatter Station, and it looks straight out of a sci-fi movie. Let's explore. The journey here wasn't easy. The narrow road winds high into the clouds. Perched nearly 5,000 feet above sea level, this mountaintop once housed a NATO radar and communications base, part of a vast Cold War network scanning the skies over Europe. For decades, soldiers were stationed here year-round, keeping watch from one of the most remote outposts in Italy. Careful. Alright guys, we're about 1.5 kilometers from the top. We think that there's going to be at least a few other people up there based on the cars that we saw parked a little further below, and it's getting bumpier and bumpier as we're going along. But we are super excited to get up there, cook some food, and honestly just have a great time, and hopefully do some stargazing. So we will see you guys on the top.
Let's explore! They took a fucking Mini Coupe up here? That's impressive, dude.
Oh my gosh. Sam, we made it.
We made it.
We're at the top.
There's a hole over here.
Look at that satellite. Oh my God. I've been dreaming about coming to this radar base for so long. This is just unreal. This is nuts. Someone's definitely having a fire up here. We will not be alone tonight. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to turn the lights on yet because as soon as I did and I turned around, I had hundreds of bugs on me, so I'm gonna wait to put on pants before I go and start lighting up the satellites. But look at this. Oh, there's so many people up here. How's it going?
Hello. Stanno bloccando loro, bro.
Ah.
Where you from? America where?
I'm from Kansas. He's from Missouri, and he's from New York.
Nice to meet you.
How you guys doing? Are you guys okay with being on camera? Yes?
Yeah.
I'm a YouTuber. I film these kind of places and put them online.
How many subscribers do you have?
Just under 7K.
7K.
Yes, sir. I started really taking it seriously about a year ago. So I had less than 1,000 at this time last year.
All Italian shit. You know?
Damn, this is perfect.
This
we
is
brought food
insane.
Up here, so we might just cook over y'all's fire. We brought coals and shit.
Want
So
to?
This is crazy. This is so awesome.
yeah, we brought food. We brought food. Look.
Qualcosa di outside, faccio vedere un po' di...
Beh, bike.
Non so ricchioni.
That's Genoa, bro. We're going to Genoa, bro. Do we?
All
I
in
say we
Genoa.
link up with
All in Genoa.
I say so too.
In France.
I say so too.
Yes.
This is crazy. Guys, we made it.
Yeah, let's go get our food. We'll be right back. We get the.
Yeah, there's some food we have. We don't eat.
We get our stuff from the car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got food and another bottle of wine.
All right, guys, we got all of our stuff from the car. Sleeping bags, food, drone, camera equipment, and all. And we are gonna go head back up and go hang out with the guys that we met up there a few minutes ago. And basically, I think we're just gonna kind of hang out tonight. It's kind of the plan. Obviously, we're not gonna be doing any aerial photography or videography, and we might do a little, starlight photography, but that's pretty much as we're gonna get probably for the night. But the plan is wake up super early tomorrow morning and get right to it. So I'm not quite sure, how daring I'm gonna be, whether or not I'm gonna make it all the way to the top or not, because that's a little risky, but we'll see. This is an adventure, and I think the morning is gonna really, really surprise us with how expansive this is and how far we're gonna be able to see. Because if I turn this around, we can see the mountain ranges kind of behind us, way back in the distance there, but I think we're gonna be able to see like 10 times as far. So, I don't know. Let's explore.
Non so se loro devono cucinare, che cazzo devono fare. Ma non per farci. Ci ascoltano, siamo qua in ogni vicolo. Questi qua siamo blaterano. Questi qua blaterano troppo, meglio che non se ne intoppo. Corro che ci vedo a tocchi, questa troia con una blocca addosso.
Sono nel bosco con la toccia scarica, non frega un cazzo, sono magica, sai che faccio questa merda, la mia roba è rap, frate, la mia roba è sempre la più magica. Quando faccio questa merda siamo in Italia, non siamo in America, faccio questa roba seria, lo vedi che non fondo la musica.
Faccio roba fresca che ti dà la testa, quando rappo non capisci proprio un cazzo. Faccio 100 dischi solo con la testa, scrivo testi e non me ne frega proprio un cazzo. Vedi sopra che mi sta guardando, scusa frate ma sei troppo in alto e la torcera mi sta puntando. Sembra Dio dall'alto, sembra Dio dall'alto, ce la sta mandando. Queste strade buie purtroppo lo stanno facendo.
Lo portarono da là.
Ha detto che non
Lo fa l'americano.
Guarda chi fa finta di fumare. L'America hanno fatto.
Che l'aspetta.
Hai capito? Sì. Tu vuoi vivere alla moda, ma se bevi whisky e soda. Tu vuoi fare l'americano, ma sei nato in Italia.
Sembra un po'.
How do you say I love?
Ti amo.
Te amo whiskey soda.
No, because in Italy we all think that Americans are so stupid. And we were talking about that.
I would say
That's a stereotype.
It is true.
I would agree.
That's a stereotype.
I mean,
Italians and mafia and pizza.
well, with the pizza part's true.
Stereotypes.
Ma se mi chiedi,
come si dice stereotipo?
Che sapere?
Come si dice stereotipo?
Stereotype.
Sì,
Ma perché ogni tanto te ne fai costruire?
No, yeah.
Sì.
La pizza adesso si
Guys, we got Warden Wanders working on the burgers. We got our boy, Sam, chilling. He's flipping starving. All we've been talking about for like the last 4 hours is eating. And we're finally getting the chance to do that.
I'm so hungry.
Dude, same. My stomach's doing back close right now.
Can I take one of the chicken?
Oh, yes.
Yeah? I'm hungry.
Don't understand. You do not support?
Yeah.
What?
War.
Ah, war. No, war.
No.
Fuck war.
Fuck war.
Fuck war!
Fuck war. Yes.
Fuck racism.
Fuck war!
Fuck racism, fuck war. Fuck all of that shit, bro.
It's kind of wild. In America, a lot of crime. In Italy, like no crime.
So much crime in Italy, crime.
Crime is...
Really? Wait, what?
But it's silent crime, you know.
Oh, okay.
The people What other word?
They don't speak, they just do.
But there's not a lot of homicides though, right?
No.
No, yeah.
You know, like one thing that Italy is known for.
No,
Like, the best thing Italy is known
The mafia.
The mafia.
The mafia kills
Oh, the
people
mafia,
inside.
yeah.
The mafia is the come si dice lo Stato?
The mafia is the government.
Inside the constitution,
Oh,
the politician.
Mafia
is inside.
is the government.
Yes,
No
Mafia.
shit.
it's
Well,
inside.
Wow. That's crazy. So it's yeah, I get what you mean. It's quiet crime.
Yeah.
Huh.
Quiet crime, yeah.
The first crime is the politician. Come cazzo si dice?
Where do you buy it?
Grocery store.
Supermercato.
Yeah, that's okay.
What?
Grocery, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Oh, of course. I'll make some more for you guys.
Bro, sono imparato.
That's fucking good.
We have some too. You want sausage? No, no sausage.
Yes.
Non so se è salsiccia.
Oh, sausage kebab.
Dagli la salsiccia.
Look at this, look at this.
God damn, they came prepared.
You know? We are not gonna die, bro.
No, no.
Lasciamo qua poi.
Mr. Warden, first bite thoughts?
Fucking delicious.
Mr. Sam, first bites?
Very good.
He's happy. That was really good. I want like 10 more of those.
That's Italian rapper. You have millions of followers.
You guys,
2
you
million.
guys rap?
I follow you on Instagram.
You want listen?
You follow him?
Yes.
Lui? Him?
Your music?
I follow you.
Rove?
Yes.
Follow me. That's my...
I make music.
You make music?
Yes.
I make music too.
I could tell.
Yeah. No? Yeah, but I have free profile. That's my private profile. That's the VHS.
I'm gonna do no bacon on mine.
One of my group.
That one's all you. Alright guys, we're gonna turn in for the night. I've spent the last little bit getting my sleeping area ready. The only thing I have to do is set the drone up so that's ready to go in the morning. I'm basically gonna wake up and fly that first thing for sunrise. But we are all set up, like I said. We've had an amazing dinner and we met some amazing people. And really, can you beat this? This is just out of this world. Down to my left here are a few of the buildings, the actual buildings. I don't expect there to be much in there. I think, if I remember correctly from seeing some videos, it's pretty empty and I think they use that as camping. Check this out. Sam is living his life up there. Alright guys, we're gonna put the drone up. Finally, I've been waiting to get some good footage since we got here. It's been a bit of a hassle to get this thing unlocked because of all the EU regulations, but we finally got it up and going. I got this drone just for this trip because it weighs just enough that it doesn't break regulation. So it looks like there are active CCTV cams up here. We pointed out last night, but I'm really seeing them for the first time. So I really wonder to what extent they're actually watching after this base. I mean, I'm sure they don't want anything to happen to it, but it is just a bunch of metal rotting up on a mountain. But look at this, I mean, you have no idea the shots we got of you. You have no idea. Like, you really have no idea.
I have never seen anything like this with my 2 eyes.
Is this not like the most insane thing like ever, dude? Like, this is like actually like the next wonder of the world.
It really is.
And at first I was like,
any day than the
yeah.
museum or anything.
Oh my god. Like, this is tourism at its finest. This is crazy.
It's really unbelievable.
We got Mr. Warden wandering his way over. Yo, can you wander a little faster, please? So this was Sam's sleeping quarters last night. I didn't even know this is where he ended up.
Yes, sir.
How was it?
It was amazing. This is what I woke up to.
So hold on, I want to get your exact perspective. Ready?
Yes, sir.
So it's like we're basically like, you know, we're like this, eyes open, and then he just kind of comes like, holy shit.
Tuck this little corner back if you could. Yeah, fuck it. Yes.
Hey, no staging photos. They're all supposed to be natural.
This is natural.
Yeah, you're right.
Sam is a natural, bro.
All right, Sam, put your finger in your nose.
Nah.
It's for the picture, bro.
It would have been so good if
We found yet another camera. Hello to whoever's watching. Alright guys, we're gonna go head inside the first building here. It's completely gutted, so I'm not really expecting too much, but I want to see how similar it is to the other Air Force bases and radar bases that I've explored, because I've seen a decent amount of them since I started filming for YouTube a few years back, and I always just like seeing the similarities and differences in places like this. One thing I'll tell you right off the bat is that they all these bases seem to have this kind of flooring in a lot of the buildings. I don't really know what this was for. Could have been plumbing maybe, but I've seen this quite a few times. And I'm looking back here and I see a pretty big looking fan, probably exhaust. And then what's over here? Nothing. Yeah, just empty space. Oh, wow. Actually, I'm really glad we came in here. This is more equipment than I've seen in basically any military site that I've ever explored, any radar base I've ever explored, just in this one room. Property of shape. There's control panels in every corner of this place. This is the coolest building by far. I wonder if the lower building will be anything like this. This definitely is not the one that I've seen people camp in. These are probably transmitters or something like that. Beam supply switch. Beam supply grounding. Supply switch. Huh. This is insane. So obviously, these controls, or these panels, or for the satellite dishes themselves. No idea really how they worked. I think they kind of like bounce like radio waves off of incoming objects or planes or aircrafts, and then I think it gets shot right back at the satellite to create the radar signature, as I'm pretty sure how that works. But to see actual controls for this stuff, it's like actually kind of like insane. Huh. And guys, I think we found the chair of the episode. Actually, it's not I think. This is the chair of the episode. I don't know what happened to it, but it's probably going to be the only chair we find here. So, everyone say hello. I'm so glad I decided to come around the back of the building. I would have missed all of this. And if I pan the camera around, I'm not actually going to step into here. There's no real point. But check out that ping pong table. Look at the state of decay on there. And the rest of that room is just completely trashed. But just one more look at this. This is so unique. Alright guys, there's one or two other buildings here that we still have to check out down in the lower portion where we first came in. But before we do that, I actually want to go up and take my sweatpants off because it's getting really warm here really quick. I don't know if I've even really mentioned this so far, but in Italy right now, they're going through quite a heat wave in the summer. It's been over 100 degrees every single day that we've been here. So we've been really trying to just stay cool in any way that we can. And it's like 8 in the morning now, and it's already like 80 degrees. So I gotta go take this sweatshirt off and put some shorts on because I am just frying myself. But after that, we're gonna continue on. We're gonna go down and check out those buildings, and then we're gonna climb up that little tower that we saw Sam on earlier and go check that out for ourselves. Let's explore. We haven't seen this perspective yet. Holy moly. Alright, we're all packed up and we're gonna start getting ready to kind of head on out of here. The car is way back down there and I have one more building to check out. So what I'm gonna do is put my bag in the car, get my camera bag, climb up there, hit the last building, and then we're gonna get out of here. But I'm just gonna pan one more time just to show you guys how insane this view is. Like literally what an experience. One of the greatest experiences I've ever been a part of. This is just out of this world. Beautiful. I'm way more blown away than when I went to Lyndonville. And I've been there so many times. This is just incredible. So these buildings here and there are pretty padlocked up. They really don't want anyone going in there. So we're totally gonna kind of skip over that. These mountains right in front of me are so beautiful. Actually, this building is not padlocked. That kind of looks like an old turbine or power system of some sorts. Other than that though, completely empty. We have a few more structures to check out here. Before we go into that bigger one, I'm gonna swing the camera around and we're just gonna look in here for a minute. This looks like it was probably just a garage. Nothing super special. Definitely a garage, actually. Wow. These were probably living quarters, if I had to assume. So there's probably a bunker underneath here as well. I just want to look in each of the rooms. Not really expecting to find much. Look at all that mold on the wall. It's green. Showers here, so a continuation of the bathroom. And then probably just another living quarters. Another restroom and showers. Followed up by, yet again, another room. More showers. Goodness, that seems a little overkill. There's not that many rooms in here. Those tags and artwork are kind of cool. I'm not usually one to appreciate that kind of stuff. Interesting. So I guess now we'll go back down that main hallway and take a right and see where that leads us. Hopefully there's a staircase or something. But this is really cool right here. Would you look at that? An underground bunker. Let's turn the light on. It's a little gross down here. There's a lot of bugs. This is crazy. Look at this blast door. Wow. Now this is what you call a true underground bunker. I'm so glad I decided to check out this last building instead of just assuming everything was just completely trashed. Does it extend or just come up and out? This probably just goes back outside, huh? Yeah, there's a massive brick wall here. By massive, I mean like 2 feet. Alright, so I think I actually found a second bunker under that last building. Let's see if this goes anywhere. I kinda doubt it, but yeah, no, that's completely empty. Oh, wow. That's crazy, but I'm pretty sure it's sealed off back there, so there's no point in going over there. We've already seen the rest of this building anyway. Damn. Yeah, you can see where that would have gone. We didn't miss out on much there. So there should just be this last little part down here. Well, maybe 2 rooms. And massive garage doors with nothing back there. This is pretty cool. I was not expecting to see these bunkers and underground passageways. I wish that led somewhere, but we've already toured this whole building and the underneath. But it's time to go drop my bag off at the car, put my camera in the camera bag since I don't have straps on this thing right now. And then last but not least, I'm gonna go climb that little tower to close this out. All right, guys, this is gonna be the last clip with the camera for this video. I'm gonna take the action cam and go climb up that little tower so I can actually film myself and it'll go a lot quicker. And then we're gonna go get out of here and go get some breakfast. So just, guys, one final thought. What did you think? Each of you, go.
It was the best place I've ever visited to date, for sure. 100%.
This is just insane. It's a totally different perspective. This is one of the most insane things I have ever seen in my entire life. Alright guys, that is going to do it for this video. I think I'm actually going to take a few snippets of this and put it inside the vlog that I've been creating for Italy. But I just wanted to say this has been one of my favorite explores that I've ever done. It's just an absolutely incredible experience, and if anyone knows me and my exploring style, I always say that my favorite places are combined the place itself and the experience, and this delivered. So thank you for watching. Of course, we have so much more to go on this trip. We have 3.5 weeks left of just straight bangers. So we got to get going. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, and let's explore.